is going on, Bat? Basic attention token just totally took off. Holy cow. What happened? Well, guess what? I'm going to talk about that in this episode. And if you guys haven't yet already done so, what do you wait for? It's already been 17 seconds. Why haven't you hit the subscribe button yet? Hit the thumbs up like button. Let's try and get this video to at least 100 likes, everybody. And also click the bell icon so you know whenever we have a new video. I'll talk about basic attention token, aka BAT, as well as Orchid OXT in this video. I have another video I uploaded today that is talking about what's going on with Bitcoin and Ethereum. I recommend you guys go check that out. And I also will have a separate video doing another playthrough of Decentraland. It's another cryptocurrency based game and just showcasing another level based land, whatever you want to call it, mini game area and what's going on there. And it's actually pretty fun. And this one that I did is very special, so you guys should definitely look at that too. So anyways, you guys are here more than likely because of basic attention token. Let's put our focus there. And as you guys can see, just absolutely parabolic, broke over $1. Super cool. Well, I think there's actually two main things from what I can find that's in play right now with basic attention token that largely led to this rise. Number one is there's this big tournament that happened today. So this was posted back on March 11th, but it was for March 16th. We're teaming up with Go Gala Games to bring fans the first ever BAT tournament in Gala Games Town Star. The tournament begins on March 16th with $5,000 worth of BAT for prizes. Also Brave/Gala Games live stream AMA on March 17th. Details here. And you guys can see there was a pretty good amount of engagement that took place with this. So that in itself looks like it's some bullish news. Now, would that cause it to just totally go on a run? I wouldn't really think so. So this next bit of news, I think, is the main component of this. But this is some activity that took place with basic attention tokens, so I would at least take this with a grain of salt, okay? And then, of course, we'll take a look at the fundamentals from a technical analysis point of view in just a minute on the charts. I am on Twitter if you guys want to check me out. I talk about stocks. I talk about cryptocurrencies. I'm right here at Atlas Official TV. Moving on over. Signal. Okay, if you guys have heard of WhatsApp, then you may have heard of Signal. And if not, Signal is kind of an emerging app. There was some bad news that came out just recently. I mean, this was like yesterday or the day before. So Signal is actually not being really allowed over in China now. It has plenty of other markets to still be able to work, so do keep that in mind. Things like TikTok, I believe, was cracked down on over in India. I don't know if they allowed it afterwards, but there are things that come in and like don't go. So, for example, YouTube. You can't go on YouTube in China, but YouTube is obviously doing just fine. So it's not to say like just because you don't have the market space for China, it's not going to do well. But anyways, so it's a messaging app. The encrypted messaging app Signal announced it will now accept donations in cryptocurrency. And I would keep an eye out for all of these cryptos that are being listed here. On March 16th, 2021, today, Signal tweeted, "As a nonprofit organization, we depend on your support. If you've been patiently waiting for Signal to accept cryptocurrency donations, you no longer need to huddle back your generosity. The app is accepting donations in Bitcoin, Ethereum, AMP, basic attention token," which is what I'm talking about right here, Bitcoin Cash, Chainlink, DAI, Gemini Dollar, Litecoin, StoreJ, which is interesting because I've looked at that in the past a long time ago, Zcash, and 0x or ZRX, right? So I think that is the large bullish news going on with this. Also, if you guys take a look now on the charts, you can see that it's been in this consolidated phase, bouncing between the Fibonacci sequence on the 0.786 and on the 1 throughout this whole little phase right here. So this little gray zone you guys can see, right? So you try to break out of one sequence, you go into another. I think the Fibonacci is very good. It's very reliable. I've been using it for a while now, and it's like my bread and butter as far as TA goes for things. Everyone's got their own different thing that they kind of lean towards. This has proven to be really reliable for me. I'm not a financial advisor, okay? So please don't ask me what you guys should or should not invest in. If you just want my opinion on things, right now, basic attention token is popping hot. I will let you guys know in just a second whether I think that now is a good time or if it looks like it has some cooling off to do. RSI is a little bit high right now. It's actually breaking up above right here, as you guys can see, in the overbought territory, which makes sense because just look at this volume candle that went up for the day. Absolutely huge. I mean, you compare this to previous days, this is the highest we've seen, it looks like ever, in reference to the Coinbase side at least. I don't think there's anything else that goes up above this. Yeah, this is the highest daily volume candle I believe that it has ever had. So that is something to be a little bit concerned with, because typically people want to take profits, right? So you have a big percentage gain on something like this. So for example, I always do this. Why do I always do that? Price range. All right, so from the start of the day all the way up to the top, that was a 56% increase in a single day. A lot of people look to take profits, and if they've been waiting for it to break above this zone at 87 cents, 88 cents, right between those ranges, and it breaks 90 cents, right, people are going to be like, hey, it finally got a little bit above, now's the time to sell some. Now, it did end up buying more pressure, but when it hit $1, same thing. A lot of people probably have sell walls already set up at $1. It smashed through that as well. So I'm sure a lot of these sell walls have been broken out of. Don't get me wrong, but as high as it went up, people are going to be like, it's a really good opportunity. It's going to cool down, and then I can buy the dip and get back in. This is what happens with a lot of traders, right? So I am not surprised to see that had a bit of a dip going on here. I mean, from that point of view, it has dropped almost 16% already so far. I think this is more than likely going to close above $1. We do have about 28 more minutes on the daily candle right now at $1.02. If it can manage to close above $1, then I think this is still looking very bullish and looking at like the possibility of having a further continuation up. So we do have resistance going to be established here at $1.24 in the Fibonacci sequence, and then realistically, we're going to have $1.50 from a psychological standpoint. Breaking above that, next major level zone we're going to be looking at is $1.88, guys. That's a huge level increase, but this is going pretty parabolic. If it pulls back, which I believe for the next daily candle, some cool down is more than likely to be expected. If it climbs a little bit higher here, the fact that we're just more than the median zone on this Fibonacci sequence towards the $1.24, I could potentially see us seeing another climb up before we have a pullback. It still may end up in the red overall in the day, but this is a huge amount of volume in comparison to other days. And as you guys can see, historically speaking, at least, we're looking at probabilities on this stuff. You get a large green candle. What is it followed up with? Several days of red candles. Large green, there's another one that happened right there, but then guess what? You had several days of red. Same thing, green and then red. Green and then red, right? So if we have big green right here, we may get another daily green candle similar to what we saw back here on February 12th. But I think there's a good chance we're going to have a little bit of red. That's just my opinion on this. Right now, though, it is still holding up pretty well. It's still above $1. It's starting to come down a little bit as I'm talking about it. We have support at 84 cents. Another level is at the 21 EMA, which is likely to be on the new daily candle right around 73 cents. Then we have Fibonacci at 71 cents, and then a big key level of support here at 63 cents. Okay. And then the technical raters are suggesting buy. So overall, this is looking pretty good, guys. We're going to head over to Orchid and what's going on with that. Orchid has had a bit of a sell-off going on today, including yesterday as well. It is still above the 21 EMA, seeing some support being established here on the Fibonacci retracement. That is at 58 cents. We have another level of support at 55 cents. A significant dip down below that would be at 47, almost 48 cents. And then on the way up, we do still have that level of resistance occurring. There's not much to be able to associate here. You guys can just kind of see it's all scattered around at that point. We had a little bit of what was looking like a cup and handle pattern back here, but instead of it going down, it went way down. So this is actually looking like the potential formation of a new cup and handle style pattern. And I would look if we have a potential breakout on this zone on the new daily right around 64 cents or so. We might actually be able to further continue up. Resistance at 68 cents, another level established at 79 cents. Then we have 82, and then all the way up pushing to the $1 zone. We can manage to break $1. Oh boy, this thing could really run. $1.52. We got an event coming up pretty soon towards the end of March here with Edward Snowden talking about privacy rights. So I'm excited to see how that can move with Orchid. And we do have volume still very, very mediocre on the bottom. So it needs to get some sort of a push going on. I think all the shenanigans may have stopped with all the different exchanges since, as I mentioned before in my previous videos, but if you guys didn't know, the price discrepancies between Coinbase and the other exchanges was quite substantial, and I think that led to a lot of people doing shenanigans. It looks like they finally evened that out. It's been a long time that those discrepancies were there, but that's only been a couple days worth. So if the people that were manipulating it finally gave up on it because they saw that it's no longer really possible for them to do that, they may have moved to other projects. As you guys can see, the volume here is pretty mediocre. So hopefully some more sentiment is going to come into this, and we're going to see an actual rally going on. RSI is still looking pretty good, getting a little bit on the overbought territory, but it hasn't really been moving much. It's got a consolidated phase. Technicals are suggesting a buy as well. And I forgot to mention this in my other video, but I'm just going to go ahead and mention it real quick here just to see what's going on with this. The F2 pool outflow for Bitcoin yesterday was actually 2,975 Bitcoin in about 24 minutes as of the time you're recording this video. We're going to find out what it is again, but it's just insane how much that they've increased all of their outflows since what they used to have back in these days. Right? So it's just crazy. Okay, that's it for this video. I've got referral links in the description if you guys want to check those out for Coinbase. I got one for BlockFi. You guys can earn an extra $250 of bonus crypto if you go through the referral link for BlockFi. There's more details on that. And also you got Webull and Robinhood if you guys want to earn some free stocks. So you guys want some free money? There you go. You guys got some different things. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about all this news. Are you excited about what's going on with BAT and with Brave and how their associations have been working forward? I'm so excited to look forward to their browser that they're going to have here in the near future as well. I know I didn't really talk about that much in this video, or well, just now I did. But yeah, that's going to be pretty dang exciting as well. So thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you in the next episode.